Hello YouTube. It's me, Shakita. Once again. I am like so happy today. Like I'm so happy. I can't even begin to just like I actually went to bed at like 5 something this morning because we were up. A friend came over and we were talking. At first, I was wondering like, okay, why is she knocking on my door at this time of night? Like, are you serious? But then, as we got to talking about God and all kind of stuff, like all different conversations, all kind of different stuff. And then we later end up talking about the 90s. I'm a 90s baby, 93. And so we got to talk about the different shows, Cat Dog, Doug, Out of the Box, uh, Stuart Little, Madeline, all those lovely shows. And it brought back so many memories. And I just been looking back over my life, and I'm like so grateful, so grateful. I made it this far, and it's been hard. It's been hard. It's been tough at times, but I thank God for giving me the strength to go on. And I probably shouldn't be here today. Throughout all that I went through, I could have lost my mind. But here I am now in college, majoring in biology pre-med. But the devil meant for my bad, God turned to good. I lost my mom at a very young age, and I really didn't know her. So I grew up always wondering, like what was it like? What would it have been like if I would have had her around? And it stirred up a whole lot of emotions as I got older. But I made it. My grandma raised me and she died like a few years ago. But I made it. I didn't think I was going to be able to make it through that. But God gave me the strength to go through it. I had high blood pressure issues at first for a while. But I made it. God is a healer. And I've been checking it lately. And it was just this summer when it was high and I was like, oh, Lord, I don't want to end up taking blood pressure medicine for the rest of my life and everything. But I serve a God that is able, that nothing is too hard for God. And I also suffer with headaches, lots and lots and lots of headaches. But I believe yesterday it was like, it wasn't bad. It was bad, but it wasn't just like real bad. Because I remember like, I think it was just in August, like I had like so many headaches like that. And I was like, maybe I should make another appointment with my doctor. Like day after day after day after day, back to back to back to back. I had a headache for like 2 weeks straight. And so, but I serve a God that is able, and that nothing is too hard for Him. And so I've not had many headaches at all. Very very little actually, because I can't even count them like that no more. I could used to be like, okay, yeah, I had a whole lot, but now like, when was the last time I had a headache? Besides from yesterday. Also, I thank God for allowing me to make a good grade on my psychology test. I didn't study as much. I studied last minute because I had so much going on that week, and I was stressed in the beginning because I was so overwhelmed by everything that was going on in my life, and it was like, Lord, I don't know if I can do this anymore. I'm not strong enough. I'm not smart enough. But God, thank God for His favor that He has on my life. And it's not because I'm so good or because I deserve it, but it's because God is just awesome. He's beyond awesome. And He blessed me with an awesome grade on my test, and I could not have done it without Him, and all the glory goes to God. And I'm gonna go harder. I'm gonna go even harder next time when it comes down to my next psychology test and for my algebra test. And I want to encourage y'all. The previous Sunday, I went through the situation where I was so stressed about my math test, like so stressed. So I was overwhelmed, like, and we was at church, and it was my pastor, she asked if anyone was in need of prayer, come to the altar. And I sat there, and the more I thought about the situation, it got to me deeply, like, and then the devil started messing with my mind and everything. And I began to cry, and I was trying to hide my tears, and wipe the tears out real quick so don't nobody see you crying, because, yeah. So I began to cry, and I tried to play it off and everything, so that nobody noticed it good, or not good. So I went over pastor's house and everything, and I was kind of reserved, like very, like, I don't know, I wasn't trying to be antisocial, but it was like so much going on in my head all at once. It was like, it was so overwhelming, like the devil telling me, okay, well, you can't do this. How can you become this if you can't even do this and everything? And then suicide, just take some pills. It'll be all over with. If you just kill yourself, you ain't got to deal with this no more. You ain't got to worry about this no more. And it was just so much going on in my mind all at once, and it was like, well, and plus, why do you think it was so much, and it's like from one thing it led to another, to another, to another, all from the one thought. And eventually, I had went on the porch and everything, and my pastor, she came out and she talked to me, she encouraged me, and it was, I guess I was kind of like, it was so hard to break me at first, because I'm like, it's like I've been hurt. I've really been hurt by so many people, and it's like I don't want to be a burden on anybody else. They have their own problems to deal with. They don't need mine. So I try to keep stuff to myself more often. I used to be like, okay, I'll talk about it or whatever sometimes, depending on who it is. But it's like I don't even want to talk about it. I'll try to figure it out on my own. I don't know, but I'll be okay and everything. And I kept playing off like nothing was wrong with me. And so she told me she wasn't going anywhere and we could stay out there all day. And so I eventually I wrote it down, because it's so much easier for me to write my feelings down to just talk about them. I don't know why, but it is. And so I began to cry, because as she was talking to me, she was telling me that I can make it and that I am smart enough. I can become the doctor. I can become I can pass my math class, and I can do it. And she just began to speak to me and to begin to encourage me and minister to me, and I couldn't do nothing but cry, because I just felt like I just couldn't do it, and that it was impossible for me, and I didn't know what I would do with my life, and if I didn't become what I dreamed of becoming. And so I was like, I don't know what I'm gonna do with my life. I just don't know. So she held me. She held me in her arms. She hugged me. And she let me know that she loved me, and that even though my mom is not here, she'll be my mom. And y'all just don't know how I take this stuff I take this seriously. Like, I take it to heart, because not growing up without a mom, there was always, even though I had my grandma and everything, there was always something missing. Something missing, and I always just wonder, like, God, what would life be like if my mom was here? Would I be going through this? God, would things be better? So yeah, she held me and everything, and she let me know it's gonna be okay, and that you can make it, and that you are smart, and that you will become successful in life and everything. And then later during the week, we talked about in Bible study about defeat and how the devil can make us feel defeated. But see, then I began to think later on throughout the week, I was like, The devil knows where he's going. Satan knows where he's going. He's going to hell. He's going to burn, whatever. But see, if we don't know who we are and whose we are, and we don't really truly understand who we are, then he can trick. He can make us feel defeated, and it causes us to feel so defeated to the point of suicide, and then we kill ourselves, and then we go right where he's going, because who are we to take our own life? And so I began. That really spoke to me, and then we talked about David and Goliath was big. He was a giant and everything, and David was little and everything. But with God, a lot of people, it's just like, I don't even know how to just really explain it. But with the help of God, God can help you to defeat even the biggest giant. The situations that seem like there's no, like HIV, that's a big giant. People talk about it has no cure and everything, which there is no cure really. But then I serve a God that knows everything, and I serve a God that is a healer. And so, if God says you're healed, you're healed. And so yeah, I began to realize that even though situations it seems like it's impossible, it seems like I can't make it. I don't see how I'm gonna get through this. I don't see how I'm gonna get to that point. Lord, you must see something that I can't see in myself. So I just got to the point. No, Lord, I don't know how you're gonna do this. I don't understand, God. But I'll trust you, God. Just please give me the strength to hold on. Just help me to get through this. Because, God, it gets hard at times, and the devil can make you feel like you're nothing. Because he comes to steal, kill, and destroy. But God said he comes that he may give you life and that you may have it more abundantly. So, yeah, I just want to share that with y'all. I pray that it blesses y'all and that it encourages y'all. Don't give up. I know it hurts at times. It hurts at times, especially when you got that one class where it's just like, God, I just can't do it. I can't do it. I can't do it. But let me tell you something. When I was doing my math homework, I couldn't do it at first. It was hard. I gave up and everything. But then when I began to pray and I began to realize that I can do all things through God who strengthens me, I was able to do that math, and I was like, Lord, I went over these problems several times, and I wasn't able to get it. But Lord, I thank you. I thank him, like, Lord, I thank you. So I just wanted to share that with y'all, and I just pray, Lord, I pray that y'all have a very blessed day, and that y'all just stay encouraged, and trust God. It gets hard at times, but hold on. Better days are coming. So y'all have a very blessed day. I'm out.